So how many people do you know that are perfect? 1, 2, 10, 20? It's a pretty straightforward question. How many people do you know that are absolutely perfect? And how many people do you know that pretend they're perfect? Who put on a mask and try to convince the world that they are something that they are not? Chances are it's more than 10, 20, 30. In fact, if you look at a lot of the people and how they present themselves, a lot of it is all about the mask. What are they trying to convince the world of? What are they trying to lie to themselves about and have other people believe? The main reason why there's so many people like this is because a lot of people don't like to accept that they're not perfect. A lot of people are resistant to the actual reality that everybody is imperfect, and that those who think they're perfect are often the most flawed. Now, what makes a person more genuine than the next person is how honest they are to themselves and how they own when they do make mistakes. Because mistakes are part of life, they're part of learning. And if you're not making mistakes, you're not learning enough. You're not really pushing yourself hard enough to learn better lessons. Now, in other videos I've talked about asking better questions, and the reason you need to ask better questions in life is because it drives you to a higher level, and as a result you end up with better results. Now, even with better results, it's still going to be imperfect results. And the reason it's going to be imperfect is because you're human. And that's okay. Somebody has possibly never told you that it's okay for you to be human. In fact, you should embrace who you are, warts and all. If you've got some flaws, own them. Because chances are, if you don't own them, somebody else who wants to get ahead of you in life or wants to beat you down, they will get those flaws and they will shine a spotlight on them. Now take a moment to think about somebody who perhaps had been admired by a lot of people. It could be a celebrity, it could be a politician, it could be somebody you know in your family, or at work, at school, wherever you are, in whatever life you have. Somebody who was seen to be better than all of that. Somebody who was wearing a mask, clearly. And think about times when someone's come along and something's happened and that spotlight has come out. And it's shown that that person was actually really just human the whole time. So the next time that you want to have a pity party and think about how bad life is, think about how much you've fucked something up. Think about how, you should be perfect. You should be this, you should be that. Realize that you're just shooting all over the place. And I would much rather know somebody who is authentic and genuine than somebody who shoulds all over other people and themselves. Get real about yourself. If you made a mistake, own it. Okay, you made a mistake. What can you learn from that mistake? What can you pick up and what can you move forward to a higher level? If you don't learn from your mistake, then you're a fuckwit. Plain and simple. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're never going to get beyond that mistake. You will keep repeating it because you haven't learned from it. So challenge yourself and commit to yourself. Make that commitment all about owning your mistakes, learning from your mistakes, and not doing it again if that's something you don't want to do again. Or if it's something that you do want to do and you haven't quite got the result you want, what do you need to change? Is it something internally? Is it something going through your head? Or is it something environmental? Is it something out there? Is it somebody else? Is it an event? Is it a circumstance? Pull apart what it is that's stopping you from reaching that level and get real. That's it for this video. Be human, own who you are, be authentic, and be genuine.